What you're about to see is the saddest thing I've ever seen on television. I would put it up there with freaking Waco. I'd put it up there with Waco. That's how bad I see this. And you'll understand why in a minute, so just take a look.
Mr. Erickson.
Tonight, that first glimpse of the young man accused of bringing murder to this Denver area STEM school. 18-year-old Devin Erickson, that stripe of fuchsia in his hair, nails painted black, saying a single word in his first appearance.
No.
Nodding vigorously when the judge addressed him, but never looking up. He and a 16-year-old accomplice facing nearly 30 charges, including murder. Just after lunchtime Tuesday, Erickson allegedly calling out "nobody move" in his class before opening fire. 9 students shot in that English class, one of them killed. His name was Kendrick Castillo. His family telling reporters that Kendrick once said if there was ever a school shooter, he wouldn't think twice about acting. And tonight, details about his heroic last moments.
Complete disregard for his own safety. He was immediately there to respond. He was immediately on the shooter, and he was ready to end the threat.
Brandon Miali, a Marine recruit, was one of the boys who lunged towards the shooter.
There was fear. I still look back at it, and I still feel a bit of fear when I think back to it. But after that point, it is just doing what I thought I should do.
These high school seniors, including Castillo, were just 3 days away from graduation. But there are other heroes as well.
As we go through this, I think we're going to find that there were a lot of students that did a number of great heroic things.
Police there within minutes.
They had to force their way into the school, which they were able to do, and they just happened to pick a door that they forced into that one of the suspects was right, down the hall from that door.
Soon after the all clear sounded, the kindergarten through high school students bused to reunification centers where anxious parents waited and waited for those hugs. But tonight, questions about what allegedly drove that 18-year-old boy and that 16-year-old to murder.
We're trying to get a suspect info. We do have one person shot in the lower back. School's in lockdown.
The male shooter had been active in school theater, even had his own YouTube channel featuring cover songs.
It didn't seem like he was the type to do it at all.
But when police searched his house, they found his car spray painted with Expletive Society. His accomplice, a 16-year-old, also a student at the school. The suspect's the first pair of student shooters to target a school since the Columbine massacre 20 years ago. Tonight, that high school changing its sign in solidarity. Our hearts are with you, STEM.
I watched this in fear that this should happen to anyone. This literally is a whole school shooter, and I put this up there with Waco for the reason that this person might not face the amount of time he does deserve, because there's a whole fan base based around him, and there's a bunch of people saying he's hot, they're simping for him. This makes me just want to gun down a St. Jude hospital. Like, dude, he shot and killed someone that was trying to protect their class. They were sitting and chilling in English class, and he pulled out an AR-15. He lunged towards the suspect, and tried to eliminate the threat. He was killed. And one of the people that I know, his name's Zotarm Commentary. He did a video on this before. I thought I'd do a video on it, but I had to be in the moment. I was trying to make a video, and one of the other people that I watch on TikTok that's a commentator is, I forget his name, but I'm not really good at description. He had a friend that said, "I don't care if he killed a whole St. Jude hospital. He's hot." This is why I don't take kill all men activists seriously, because I thought it was fear all men, kill all men, fear them for your lives, they're going to rape and kill us. But the second you see someone that shot 9 innocent people, killing one of them, you're gonna jump on it and be like, "Oh, he's very hot, I want to go out with him. Simp, simp, simp." Y'all make my brain hurt. Like, this is nothing to be joking about. Him and another kid had AR-15s that were in a school, and they shot up the place with kindergartners there. If you don't have any regard for kids, that are younger than you, that haven't experienced the full potential of their lives. One of them could be an engineer, a billionaire. You don't know that. But the person you shot and killed had a life in front of them, and you took that from them. What kind of piece of shit do you have to be to say he's hot, free him? What is wrong with you? What part of your brain functions and says, I'm going to support a school shooter that killed one kid and injured 8 others? You are the most retarded person to ever walk this earth. And if I hear someone else say otherwise, I'm going to take a bath with a toaster. I swear to God. This is why that stupid mental health worker comes to the class to see if I'm okay. No, I'm a commentator. I gotta deal with this stuff. And it's just annoying that a lot of girls are like, he's hot, free him. What if I went into a school, shot someone in the face with a Glock, shot 8 others, and I was hot? What would the families think if they paid my bail? Like, dude, why? It's just the principle of the matter. Other people that kill people are in jail and are face the death penalty. But a kid that killed other students in his class, he gets the get out of jail free card because other girls are simping for him. What goes on in your brain? What kind of brain activity happens? No. It's like the freaking Walking Dead. I shoot you in the chest, you come back as a walker. And that's what your one brain cell in your head looks like. I don't know if you knew this, but he killed someone in cold blood, premeditated. He shot them, shot 8 others, and then you're gonna say he's hot. See, the thing is, Richard Ramirez must be his father or something, because there's a documentary on Netflix, I swear to God, it's called The Night Stalker, and this guy killed so many families, and he died of cancer in a hospital bed. He should have been locked up in prison for the rest of his life. But no, he got cancer and made it out easy. He should have been in a jail cell for the rest of his life because he killed other people premeditated. And he raped other people. What would happen if this kid got away with it? What would happen if he shot someone in an alley? What would happen then? He would go on to kill. And you're going to set him free? And you're going to try to set a serial killer free? See, this is why I don't take feminists seriously. I'm stuttering extra this video. Oh my God, it's just the principle of the matter. It's a serial killer. You don't free it. What would happen if I freed Charles Manson? What would happen then? What would you think of me? Yeah, you want to blow my head off. Now, if these activists get killed for this, I really could not blame them. You cannot be safe wanting someone like this to be free in our country and society. I just want to know what goes on in your brain. Tell me why, besides he's hot, you want him out of prison. Tell me one reason. Exactly. You can't think because you're so horny and you're stupid. And the thing is, all these girls that are making these edits on TikTok are just freaking like 13-year-olds or 12-year-olds or 11-year-olds having hormones surging through their body. So, yeah, you made it out of jail with this one, buddy. I gotta cut this video short because I really feel like I'm going to kill myself if I talk about this even longer because it's just so retarded that girls are making freaking videos about a school shooter that painted his nails black, has his thing dyed purple. See, the thing is, other guys try to impress girls, but they're too busy simping over a school shooter. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna take a bath with a toaster. Peace.